Hello there, and welcome back to ARK. Now, when we left off, we were being attacked by a T-Rex. I think that's where we left off, right? At that point, my footage actually cut out because I was trying to run and escape from things, but what happened was pretty horrible. My Sarco TikTok, it is no more. It's no more. Just like that. It's gone. It's been eaten. It's dead. So is Parasaur Mike. It's dead. Win and Beth got Dibbles, a Triceratops. Pretty high level Triceratops at that. And I gotta explain to you guys kind of the situation I'm sitting in. For those of you who don't follow me on Twitter or watch other series of mine, I know that ARK has its own following, so I'll explain it here. For those who haven't heard it, is that I am actually in America. I'm Canadian, but I'm now in America for the month. I'm here for a while. And while I'm here, I'm using my girlfriend's computer, so it'll be a little bit different. I think the graphics settings, for starters, are going to be very different. Obviously at home I had them set up on the, I think, what's the highest, ultra or excellent or whatever the highest setting is. And on here I don't think we're near that. Although the graphics don't look too bad, so maybe it's not as bad as I think it will be. In fact, some of it looks pretty good. So with that all said, I was very lucky. I actually was scared that I wouldn't get my character back and my inventory and all that, and that I might have to start from scratch. But thankfully, it did give me all my stuff. All I did was log into my Steam profile, and ta-da, it gave me what I thought it would. And so that's kind of handy for those of you out there who might have to worry about sharing a computer with someone. You know what? I'm going to go in and see about crafting some clothes. Because I don't have any right now, and I could certainly use some. So there have been a few updates, actually, since... actually, I can put that out because we don't have anything to cook. There have been a few updates since I last recorded. Ooh, a little bit of frame lag there. It's probably what I'm going to get on this computer, but that's okay. So let's see, I'm trying to think of what's new. They've added a few new dinosaurs, and apparently one of the biggest things right now... Why do these two need repair? That's weird. Did something hit the walls, or... Might have been a T-Rex. Might have been anything. Anyway, new giant bugs have been added, is what I hear. Which has caused some pretty humongous complaints amongst players, on this server at least. I don't know if other players out there are having the same issues, but amongst our group we are having some concerns, I'll say, when it comes to surviving these giant bugs that now exist. So they've added also a... What did they add? Don't remember. I don't remember exactly what they've added. The different names of the dinosaurs and stuff. Dimorphodon, I think? I'm pretty sure Dimorphodon is an option. And it's apparently one of the greatest things to have. People have like little armies of Dilophosaur and Dimorphodon, and they keep the giant bugs at bay. There's apparently giant wasps or bees or something, and giant ants, I've heard, and like things like this. It's just kind of, to me, that sounds crazy. Now let's see here. I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna try Gamma 3. It doesn't work. Okay, just making sure. Just making sure, because it's about to get nighttime here. And I'm going to have to resort to using a torch. And for that, I'll need... Wait, I don't have my pick either? Ah, okay. Looks like we're not done crafting. Ooh, the moon just, like, appeared out of nowhere. Hi, moon. I can barely see anything already. This is why I think that the gamma should be able to get adjusted, but our config file has kind of messed up recently. So, since our config file messed up, I really can't change the gamma or anything like that, which is fine. Just have to make torches, make do with what we got. I'm looking right now in these chests for some flint so I don't have to go get some. Here's some. I just need one piece, I think, to make a torch. There we go. And we got a torch. Alright. So now we can at least kind of see what's going on. I'm going to go down the beach and see what we can find there. Maybe we'll find something of interest. A Dimorphodon is kind of what I want to see. I also want to see one of these big bugs. The people who are complaining about them the most all live on the East Coast. Oop, a little bit of lag. They all live on the East Coast, so I'm going to kind of try to head back that way. Whoop, maybe stop by my... Oh, hello, little Dilo. No lag. Man, does Wind play like this? Does she actually play like this? I'm on her computer right now. And look at these Dilophosaurs. I don't know how much you can see in the dark, but there's like a huge pack of Dilophosaurs, and they're all going after a Stegosaur of all things. I think the Stegosaur is actually winning, though. Okay, this frame lag is kind of crazy. What the heck? It's like getting worse. Does it actually, like, does it keep my settings or something? I'm getting over 30 frames per second, which is pretty good. I'm just going to look at my settings here. Oh, these are definitely not my settings. But I don't know what else I could do to reduce the lag right this second. Maybe that. And maybe... What else do people do? That. Look at my resolution isn't even... Boy. I'm sacrificing. Okay, I put down the resolution scale, which makes the textures look really kind of bad. But if it reduces that stuttering, the lagging, frame lag, then I am definitely not going to complain at all. There's a pterosaur in the sky. Definitely not a Dimorphodon. Though they kind of sort of look the same. I finally saw Jurassic World, and I'm pretty certain, in fact, I'm 100% certain, that they featured Dimorphodon in that movie as well, which I assume is the reason why, if people requested it, that would be the reason. If the developers just added it, that's also the reason. They seem to be, like, really focusing on adding in any kind of dinosaur that people request. Anything at all. And now they're even adding, like, carboniferous stuff. Like giant bugs. I don't really get the point. I'm going to be honest. I don't really get the point. Of course, like I've been saying in previous episodes and stuff, you know, in a game like this, more is more, you know, instead of less is more. More is definitely more. Like, the more you add, the more people can do, the more people can interact. But if they don't add some kind of a limitation to dinosaurs, or a... What kind of thing could I say? Like, I'm trying to put what I have in my brain into words. It's very difficult. But, like, if you were to put in a mechanic where you could only tame certain dinosaurs of a certain type, like dinosaurs that are good for gathering, and those are the only ones that you could tame, or, you know, add in some kind of a... Wow. Like, this grass is looking really bad. Is that because of this thing that I just did? Yes. Ah! I'll have it turned up. I gotta keep it up. I can't stand those graphics otherwise. But unless they limit the game in some way, there's nothing stopping people from having humongous armies of different varieties of dinosaurs, which I guess some people might enjoy. You know, you can make a giant dinosaur zoo or something. But what I've mostly just seen people have is like screenshots of people with like 50 Dilophosaurs on a beach, and it's like, why? Why? Because those 50 Dilophosaurs will be standing in front of like 200 T-Rex that they've also tamed, and it's just kind of like, it's kind of crazy at that point. Like, there's got to be some kind of a limit, I think. And that's just on what people can own for dinosaurs. That's not even starting to talk about like the different subspecies. So you've got dozens of varieties of creatures on this island now. I think that they're probably not really limiting the spawn rates too much, because you see dinosaurs and creatures all over the place. Nothing in there. Did I take absolutely everything out of here? I just wanted to come here and check. There's some wood. I don't know if I want to take it because my weight might... It's almost completely encumbered now, right? How come this meter isn't moving? Wait, what? Oh yeah, it is on this screen. On this screen I can't move. Oops, I didn't want to move that over. Move that over maybe? Put the smaller pile back. Now I'm at, where is it? 92 out of 110. Parasaur saddle. That I grabbed off of Parasaur Mike, and I should have put it away. I'm just going to put it in this chest. I'll have to come back here when and if we get a Parasaur again. Alright. So I just wanted to kind of come over here and see what I've got. Let's see if I can get any fish in the water, or what might be lurking in the water here. It's kind of dark, but let's see if I can spot anything. Here's a coelacanth. It's completely pitch black. I can't even see, and I'm being attacked by something now. Mega piranha. What a jerk. See, I don't know what changed. Something might have changed. Something was tweaked about this area here. I don't know what it was, but something changed. This place used to be the most safest area in the entire game. I feel like it was like I killed a dodo over there. After I killed a dodo that was stuck in the rocks, then it like opened up the spawning area to all kinds of bad things. I don't know if that's true or not, but it just feels that way, you know? Because now every single time I go into the water there's a mega piranha. And of course that one time there was that Sarco. It just feels like it's all of a sudden become a really bad place to stay. So in a way, me moving out over there by the mountain might not be too bad. Maybe? Lag. Wow. That lag. So I've often said, like, once you have something that works, don't ruin it by oversaturating the content. I mean, if they give us too much, then somehow the experience is going to be lessened. Like, I think at this point, they could very safely remove dodos from the game. They were kind of dumb being added anyway. You know, some little island species from this tiny island that became extinct because of, well, basically what happened with the dodos is, here's your history lesson for dodos. Sailors would travel for ages to get across the ocean, and when they got to the other side, they were hungry. And here's these little birds on this kind of like a, not a, well, it was a deserted island. There was nothing there, really. No predators, nothing. Dodos didn't fear them. So records stated that they could literally walk up to them with a stick and club it over the head, and there you go. There's your meal. Apparently they tasted kind of like pigeon, from what I understand. Now, while that's all interesting, they went extinct because apparently, not because of humans. This is something that is often assumed, but is not true. They didn't go extinct because humans ate them all or killed them all, but because of what the humans brought with them, like pigs, primarily, and rats, and dogs, things like that, who then would roam around the island, pilfering the dodo eggs' nests, and the dodo nests of eggs, I mean, and of course killing the dodos themselves. The dodos went extinct that way. So, I mean, while that's all interesting, why are they on this island? Apart from the fact that they are extinct now in the real world, right? Like, I mean, I get it that they're extinct, and so let's add in a bunch of extinct creatures, but it's not like they are dinosaurs, and it's not like they are prehistoric. It's not like they are, it's adding a smile on the saber-toothed cat. That's a good idea, because those are cool, interesting, prehistoric creatures that people love. Adding in a dodo, I mean, you're taking up space of a creature that could be a good one, you know? Dimorphodon was a good addition, because that's a cool looking thing with lots of scraggly teeth. What is a dodo? Why are they here? It doesn't make sense. If you're gonna add dodos, you should add in a bunch of other modern day creatures or semi-modern creatures into this world, because it just doesn't make sense that they're here, in my opinion. Okay, this is about the east coast now, almost. Actually, I think this is still like North Zone 1-ish. Yeah, this might still be North Zone 1, so I'm just still continuing my walk east. I want to see what we can find when I go to the east. I think Fabe actually lives near that blue spire right there, because I watched one of his videos and he was walking around that spire saying, yes, this is the perfect spot. And he's about a similar level to me too. I almost want to go see what's up there. And there's a Sarcosuchus on the other side of the shore. Looking around me now to make sure there isn't one on this side too. But there he is over there. Kind of just minding his own business around those stegosaurs. But anyway, I think when they're adding in new creatures, adding in new flying creatures, good idea. Quetzalcoatlus, I think they added. The Dimorphodon they've added. Those are all good things. Kind of surprised that we're stuck with this guy as like our only prehistoric herbivore from the what do I want to call that age? Not Ice Age, but you know, the past 10 to 20,000 years, in and around that area. Not a dinosaur, you know. The Phiomias are our only real example, and the mammoth, of course. But they should add in more of those if they're gonna focus on that. I saw a Phiomia or something running for its life in front of me here. Probably not a good sign. What I think would be neat in the future, and maybe it will be true in the future, is to have things like different islands or different worlds that you can load in. Because this island's called the island. Like, if we load up this map, it's called the island. I mean, it's not exactly the most creative name in the world, but... Oh, there's a raptor in front of us. Probably not a good thing to walk this way, but... Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I can't tell if that's a fire from, like, a person who's there. Or what, but there's a raptor, like, here. So I gotta get around him. Oh, leg. Things running in all directions. From what I can see, there's a Phiomia kind of running around. This can't be good. Eat some more berries. So what I was gonna say... I hear something eating something. I definitely heard something eating something else. Oh, it's a raptor eating something. Okay. Running this way. No, don't lag. Okay, what I was going to say, I haven't finished that sentence yet, is that I would love to see it in the future to get rid of this map. I know that people are used to this map. They've played with it a lot. Veterans know where everything is. They know where all the caves are. Things like that. What I would like to see, and this is just me, maybe I'm alone with this, but maybe I won't be. Maybe somebody will agree that they should have 2 different islands at least. 2 default islands at the very least. One for prehistoric creatures like dinosaurs. Like the 65 million years and older dinosaurs. Look at this Spinosaur right here. He looks pretty bored too, like he doesn't have anything to eat. I'm going to be his only prey in this area, so I'm going to tread lightly. Okay, he doesn't seem to be interested anyway. So 1 island for dinosaurs, and then 1 island could be for all the prehistoric creatures that they add, like the Phiomia, the Smilodon, the mammoth, and so forth. They could add little tiny rat-like creatures like the Leptictedius, or they could add in different flying things like terror birds. Oh, terror birds. I'm surprised they haven't added that. Titanoboa would fit in there. And just having different, like, ages. You know what I mean? Like, you'd have 2 different islands and they would be from different eras, different ages. You could even, at that point, add in some kind of time-traveling element. Like, live on an island of ARK with nothing but modern-day creatures. And then you go through a portal, maybe in the middle of a cave or something. Or after you kill the raid boss, it opens up a portal. You go through that portal, and then you're in an older age. Or maybe it works in reverse. Maybe you start with the dinosaurs, and you work your way up, getting back into the modern era. You know, like, that could be something really cool. But I'm not a game developer, so, you know, my opinion is just my own, obviously. But I think that they could separate it a little bit better, because otherwise it is kind of weird seeing a giant Spinosaur walking around, wandering around. Oh, God. I heard this guy coming. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm so dead. I'm so dead. I'm so dead. Yep. So very dead. Luckily, I didn't have very much on me. Oh, I was walking a weird way. Like, I was walking through the middle rather than, like, I should have gone around this way. Around the side. Instead, I was, like, cutting through the middle. I don't really know why I was doing that. I guess I was kind of heading for that blue spire, which is, like, right there. I wasn't far from that blue spire. But I wanted to go to the East Coast. Now is my chance, though. I can actually spawn in the East. And look at this. It actually shows you a light now of where that zone is, roughly. Oh, that is so improved. That is so improved. That is so good. That is sweet. That is perfect. Thank you, guys, for adding that in. Okay, so I'm going to choose the middle. Respawn at a random location in the middle of East Zone 2. I hit respawn. Everything's frozen now. What's going on? Does this usually happen? Hello? Whoa, God. Okay. Alright, so that's kind of a fast travel. Why didn't I just die before? I'd lose all my stuff. I just did. Wait. Which spire is this? That looks like the blue spire. Am I actually closer to the blue spire now? I don't know. I have nothing, though. Nothing at all. I need 1 stone, 1 wood, 10 thatch. Oh, this lag, too. 2, 3, 4. Come on. 6, 8, 9. Come on. 11, okay. And then I gotta pick up a rock. So, if you're in the prehistoric world, you'd see prehistoric creatures. If you're in the dinosaur world, you'd see dinosaurs. And flying reptiles, and of course the aquatic reptiles and stuff like that. Look at this. We're at someone's house. I wonder if because I'm in a different tribe, if they'll be like aggressive. Depends how they have them set, I guess. I'm just going to kind of take a peek here. Look at this. Look at all the people who have built stuff and done things. Look at all the stuff they've got. Oh, here's a Dimorphodon, by the way. So they've got a Dimorphodon. For those of you who might be wondering what they look like, here is one. I'm just going to take a screenshot of that because it's pretty cool. Thumbnail. Oh, look at this! Ichthyosaur! Don't tell me that they've tamed this. Is this tamed? Or are these things going to eat me when I'm in the water here? I need to see this. I need to see this. I think this is tamed. Look at it. It is tamed. You gotta be kidding me. Show you how out-leveled I am. Here's an Ichthyosaur. I've been looking for one of these to show you guys. All I had to do is come to the east and then just look at what they've got in stock here. They've got so much. They're all really, really high level. Everybody who plays in this area tend to play a lot. Like, they play day in, day out. They are at a very high level. I'm only like level 11. But they are much higher. What does it say? Narc Shack Beachside Resort now open. Please enjoy your stay. They've actually got an inn. What? They have an inn to stay at? What is this? What is this? Recipes? Look at them all. Bookshelf. What is that thing in the corner? What is this? What is this thing? Is this just a glitch? Wood wall. I don't know about that. Ronin, though. Ronin is the guild that we are basically... Oh, this guy scared me. We have declared war against Ronin. Man, they've got everything already. Is this Brontosaur theirs? Yes, it is. I mean, they've got everything. That's also kind of why I liked being separate, being separated from the people who play all the time, constantly playing. Because it allows me to kind of take my time and not be sort of spoiled by every single thing. It gives me a challenge. Like here, I'm dead. I died. The raptor killed me. My stuff is long gone. I'll never, ever get that back. But what that allows me to do is kind of like just take my time, rebuild, find the game challenging. I can challenge myself to get back my stuff and tame this and that and build my own bases and so on, rather than just, well, we have everything. We have one of every single dinosaur, one of every single creature. Now we have 2 of every single creature. They can harvest berries instantly. We can get wood instantly. And, well, I guess I'll never play this game again, you know? It just seems like I would reach that point. And in the old world that we were in, I was already starting to kind of... I'm not saying that I was getting bored with it, but I was getting to that point where I was kind of like... We were walking around, and I'm thinking, like, what's the point? I can just fly around everywhere now. I don't ever have to land on the ground. I've got all the armor in the world so that if I do land on the ground and get attacked, I won't get killed. Like, what's the point anymore? We've got everything. If we need berries to tame something, we've got, like, a couple mammoths, and they can just harvest berries instantaneously, get hundreds and hundreds and hundreds. So, you know, it got to the point where it was like, what's the point in this anymore? So kind of still heading towards the blue here. I want to see if I can find Fabe's little base that he's started setting up. See what we can find there. There we go. So I think it's about that time where I'm going to say, we'll see you guys next time. And next time I'm going to be heading towards the Blue Spire. So until then, we'll be seeing you in ARK. Bye-bye.